If you're over 60 and considering Ozempic for weight loss or diabetes, your health might be on thinner ice than you realize. This miracle shot could be quietly paving the way to broken bones, hospital stays, or even a health disaster you never saw coming. Here's what nobody's talking about. Up to 40% of the weight you lose on Ozempic might not be fat at all. That's right, nearly half could be precious muscle tissue. And that's just danger number 7. Studies reveal older adults are more vulnerable to Ozempic side effects. Coexisting health conditions and age-related changes can turn a simple weight loss plan into a minefield. We're about to count down the top 7 dangers, from silent muscle meltdown to a rare cancer warning. All backed by research you won't hear from your doctor. But here's what gets me fired up. You won't believe danger number 1. It's a consequence no one talks about, yet could rob you of your independence. Plus, after we expose these hidden risks, I'll show you 5 proven ways to protect your muscle so you can stay strong. Quick question for you. Are you or a loved one on Ozempic right now? Drop your age in the comments and tell me, what's your main goal? Weight loss? Diabetes control? I'm reading every single comment, and I'll reply with tips I can share. If you find these insights valuable, smash that thumbs up button and hit subscribe for more senior health guides that could literally save your life. Now, you might be wondering, Ozempic dangers? It's FDA approved. How bad can it be? Well, let's count them down. Here's danger number 7. Rare, but serious complications. Let's talk about the hidden risks in the fine print. Ozempic has serious warnings most people never hear about until it's too late. These complications are rare, but if you're in your 60s or older, it's important to know about them. Pancreatitis. Dangerous inflammation of the pancreas. Persistent severe abdominal pain can be a warning sign. Take Irene, for example, age 63. A few weeks after starting Ozempic, she experienced intense stomach pain and vomiting. It was acute pancreatitis, and she needed hospitalization. While rare, this can happen, especially if you have risk factors like gallstones or high triglycerides. But there's more. You probably haven't heard about Ozempic's danger number 6, hypoglycemia with co-medications. On its own, Ozempic usually won't crash your blood sugar, but if you're an older adult taking insulin or certain diabetes pills, watch out. The combo can drive your blood sugar dangerously low, and many seniors aren't warned about this. Here's why it happens. Ozempic helps your body release insulin when glucose is high. Great, except if you're also taking insulin shots or sulfonylurea drugs, you might end up with double insulin action. Seniors are less able to sense low blood sugar episodes and recover quickly. This can become dangerous fast. Imagine Frank, 70, with type 2 diabetes on insulin. He adds Ozempic to improve control. One morning, Frank feels sweaty, shaky, confused, then collapses. His wife finds him. Blood glucose, 40 milligrams per deciliter, dangerously low. What happened? Ozempic helped drive his sugar down, but he hadn't adjusted his insulin dose. Frank had a severe hypoglycemic episode and needed emergency glucose. But it gets worse. Ozempic slows digestion so much it can affect how other oral medications absorb. Heart meds, blood thinners, they might not work as expected. My question for you, are you taking other diabetes medications alongside Ozempic? Have you noticed any dizziness or confusion? Share your experience below. If you start Ozempic, talk to your doctor about lowering other diabetes med doses, and always have quick sugar handy until you know how it affects you. Next up, a totally different body system Ozempic can surprise you with. Danger number 5, gallbladder problems. Here's a curveball most people never see coming. Ozempic can mess with your gallbladder. How? It slows down how your gallbladder empties bile. Plus, the rapid weight loss it causes can lead to gallstones. In clinical trials, about 1 in 100 Ozempic users developed gallstones. Small percentage, but not zero. A gallstone attack, if you've never had one, is excruciating. Severe pain under your right rib cage, often radiating to your back. You might feel nauseous, feverish. Take Carol, 66. She lost 20 pounds on Ozempic in 3 months and was thrilled. Until one night she woke up with stabbing pain beneath her ribs and couldn't stop vomiting. Ozempic's rapid weight loss contributed to gallstones blocking her bile duct. Carol ended up needing emergency gallbladder surgery. She was stunned. I was finally losing weight. How did I end up in surgery? Now here's the twist. If you're on Ozempic, watch for gallbladder symptoms. Sudden upper belly pain, especially after fatty meals, pain between your shoulder blades, nausea, or yellowing of skin and eyes. Don't write it off as stomach upset. Staying hydrated and not losing weight too rapidly can help lower gallstone risk. More on that later. But our next danger is sneakier. You might feel fine as it's happening, until you suddenly realize you're weak and undernourished. Danger number 4. Malnutrition and nutrient deficiencies. Ozempic suppresses appetite, aiding weight loss, but for seniors, it can cause unintentional malnutrition by reducing food intake. Older adults already face higher nutritional deficiency risks, and Ozempic's effects can worsen this, leading to vitamin deficiencies, anemia, electrolyte imbalances, and frailty. For example, Linda, 72, lost weight but became exhausted, cold, and weakened due to nutrient deficiencies. If you're on Ozempic, track your diet, ensure adequate protein and nutrients, and plan balanced meals. Losing more than 1 to 2 pounds weekly or feeling weak indicates a need to slow down. Be aware of these risks, especially the unpredictable danger number 3, severe dehydration and kidney injury. Ozempic's most common side effects are gastrointestinal, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. Anyone can get these, but in older adults, they tend to be more intense. Combine that with a senior's often reduced sense of thirst and possibly weaker kidney function. Perfect storm for dehydration. In someone 60 plus, dehydration can escalate quickly to dizziness, fainting, confusion, even acute kidney injury. There's a documented case of an 86-year-old on semaglutide who became delirious and went into acute kidney failure from dehydration. Let me paint you a picture. Walter, 86, begins Ozempic. The nausea hits. He's not drinking much water. Says, "I just don't feel thirsty." One afternoon, he stands up, gets dizzy, collapses. In the ER, he's severely dehydrated with sky-high sodium levels and struggling kidneys. Walter becomes disoriented, a dangerous situation that led to a week in the hospital, all from what many would call mild side effects. You won't believe this part. As we age, our thirst mechanism dulls. You might not feel thirsty until you're already really dehydrated. Kidneys don't conserve water as well either, so an Ozempic user in their 30s might weather vomiting just fine. A 75-year-old could end up in crisis from the same symptoms. Quick question, are you staying on top of hydration while on Ozempic? How much water are you drinking daily? Share below. Stay ahead of thirst. When you're on Ozempic, drink water regularly even if you're not thirsty. Carry a water bottle. Set reminders. Dark urine, dry mouth, rapid heartbeat, feeling lightheaded. These mean you're dehydrated and need to act. Now let's talk about something Ozempic might gradually steal from you: the very framework of your body. Danger number 2, bone density loss and fracture risk. Shedding pounds sounds great, but did you know losing weight can weaken your bones? When you lose significant weight, fat and muscle, your bones lose stress and hormonal signals that keep them strong. Research shows rapid weight loss is associated with a drop in bone mineral density and higher fracture risk, especially in people over 60. One analysis noted that even a 10-pound weight loss over 3 months can measurably thin bones and increase fracture risk in older adults. Seniors may already have osteopenia or osteoporosis. If Ozempic causes quick weight loss, without protective measures, you could accelerate bone loss. Let me tell you about Betty, 71. She was on Ozempic and lost about 30 pounds in 6 months. Felt lighter on her feet until she twisted her ankle on a small step because her bones had quietly weakened from weight loss. That minor fall led to a hip fracture. In the hospital, a bone density scan confirmed her BMD had plummeted during the weight loss. Betty had surgery for the hip, but it marked the start of challenging rehab that might have been avoided. Now here's what gets me angry. The link between weight loss and bone loss isn't talked about enough. Fat and muscle tissues produce hormones and exert forces that help maintain bone. Take those away suddenly. Bones get less stimulation to stay dense. I'm curious, if you're losing weight on Ozempic, have you had a bone density scan recently? Are you taking steps to protect your bones? Let me know. If you're over 60 and losing weight, get a baseline DEXA scan. Ensure adequate calcium and vitamin D. Consider weight-bearing exercises. Don't let the scale's victory fool you. You want to lose fat, not bone. We've arrived at danger number 1. This is the one no one really tells you when you start Ozempic. Danger number 1, muscle loss and sarcopenia. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Ozempic-induced weight loss isn't just fat loss. A significant chunk can be muscle loss. One clinical trial found about 35 to 40% of weight lost on semaglutide was lean muscle tissue. That's huge. For older adults, losing muscle, sarcopenia when age-related, is arguably the most dangerous side effect of all. Muscle isn't just about gym strength. It's what allows you to get out of a chair, carry groceries, balance yourself. Maintain healthy metabolism. When seniors lose muscle, they experience weakness, slower gait, impaired mobility, higher fall risk. It can literally take away independence. Let me tell you about Alan, 68. He weighed 200 pounds, dropped to 170 on Ozempic. Happy with weight loss, until he noticed he couldn't lift his granddaughter as easily. He got winded climbing stairs, started having balance issues. A checkup showed Alan had lost massive lean mass. His body fat percentage hadn't improved as much as the scale suggested. Alan said, "I wanted to lose weight to feel younger. Instead, I felt 10 years older. I was weaker." Here's what I need to know. If you're on Ozempic, have you noticed any weakness, balance issues, or difficulty with daily tasks? This is crucial. Share in the comments. Geriatric specialists are sounding the alarm. Losing muscle in your 60s or 70s accelerates aging. Unintentional weight loss over 10% in seniors can increase mortality risk. The irony, a drug meant to improve health could undermine your strength if used without precautions. But here's the good news. Muscle loss is preventable, or at least minimizable. We're not leaving you hanging. Next, we'll shift to 5 key strategies to protect your muscle mass while on Ozempic, so you can get benefits of weight loss without becoming frail. Those 7 dangers might sound scary, but don't lose hope. Ozempic can still be a great tool for your health if you take the right steps to counter these side effects. Think of it like this. You've been given a powerful car, but you need a seatbelt and good driving habits to avoid a crash. Let's put on that seatbelt now. Here are 5 proven ways to protect your muscles and health while using Ozempic. Strategy number 1. Engage in regular resistance training. The single best defense against muscle loss? Use those muscles. Studies show that when older adults combined dieting with resistance training, they almost completely prevented lean muscle loss. One meta-analysis found seniors who lifted weights while losing weight preserved about 93% of the muscle they would have lost without exercise. Strength training signals your body, "Hey, keep these muscles. We still need them." Aim for 2 to 3 days per week of resistance exercises. Weightlifting, resistance bands, bodyweight exercises, Pilates. Anything that works major muscle groups. You don't need to bench press 200 pounds. Even light weights or chair exercises make a big difference when done consistently. My question, are you currently doing any strength training? If not, what's holding you back? Let me know in the comments. If you're new to strength training, consider a session with a trainer experienced with seniors. Start slow. Even sit-to-stands from a chair or wall push-ups are great beginning moves. Schedule it like a doctor's appointment so you don't skip it. Resistance training doesn't just preserve muscle, it improves bone density, balance, joint health. This directly combats bone loss and reduces fall risk. Many 70-year-olds on good strength programs report feeling decades younger. Now that you're working out to keep muscle, let's talk about fueling your body right. Strategy number 2, prioritize protein at every meal. Protein is vital for muscle. With Ozempic reducing appetite, prioritize protein in meals. Older adults need 25 to 30 grams per meal, like a palm-sized piece of chicken, Greek yogurt with nuts, or a protein shake. A 2023 review shows high-protein diets during weight loss preserve muscle and reduce fat. For weight loss on Ozempic, make protein your priority. Eat it first, then veggies, carbs. Add a daily protein shake if needed. Distribute protein evenly across meals, 25 grams each at breakfast, lunch, and dinner for better use. What's your main protein source? Are you reaching 25 to 30 grams per meal? Share your favorites. Besides exercise and nutrition, explore a surprising supplement boost. Strategy number 3, consider muscle-supporting supplements beyond food and exercise. Supplements like creatine and HMB can boost muscle strength in older adults. Creatine, normally linked to gyms, helps muscles produce energy, aiding resistance training. Typical dose, 3 to 5 grams daily. Safe for most, but check kidney health. HMB, a muscle-preserving nutrient, can prevent muscle loss, especially during dieting. Clinical trials show benefits in frail seniors. Protein supplements, like whey or plant protein powders, help reach protein goals. Have you tried these supplements? Share your experience. They aren't magic, but they support your efforts. Muscle insurance. Always choose reputable brands and consult your doctor. Remember, rest and recovery are essential. Strategy number 4, prioritize sleep and recovery. Don't underestimate the power of quality sleep in maintaining muscle muscle. Deep, restorative sleep releases growth hormone and testosterone, repairs tissues, and consolidates muscle gains from exercise. Chronic sleep deprivation elevates cortisol, a stress hormone, and speeds up muscle breakdown while increasing hunger hormones. There's a link. People who diet without enough sleep lose more muscle and less fat compared to those who sleep well. Sleep influences the kind of weight you lose. Many older adults struggle with sleep issues like insomnia, nighttime waking, and sleep apnea, which need addressing. Practice good sleep hygiene, consistent bedtimes, dark, quiet rooms, limit late caffeine. If you have aches, a better mattress or stretching might help. Aim for 7 to 9 hours nightly. If 7 is tough, focus on quality. How's your sleep? Do you get 7+ hours? What challenges do you face? Let me know. Sleep is part of your health routine, as vital as medicine, exercise, or diet. Your muscles will thank you. Our last strategy ties everything together. Strategy number 5, lose weight gradually and stay hydrated. When it comes to weight loss on Ozempic for older adults, slower is safer. Rapid weight loss might sound tempting, but it almost always means you're losing muscle and water. Research suggests losing more than 1 to 2 pounds per week after the first month can sharply increase muscle loss percentage. For seniors, many experts suggest a gentler pace, sometimes 0.5 to 1 pound per week, to protect muscle and bone health. Set realistic goals. Instead of 50 pounds in 6 months, aim for maybe 10 to 15 pounds in that time, then reassess. It might seem slow, but you're more likely to keep it off and stay healthy in the process. Involve your healthcare provider in your weight loss plan. They can check muscle mass, bone density, blood work for nutrient deficiencies. They might adjust your Ozempic dose if you're losing too fast. Hydration. Make it a daily habit. Being well hydrated supports metabolism, keeps muscles functioning, helps prevent dizziness that could stop you from exercising. Start your morning with water before coffee. Keep a water bottle by your side. If plain water is boring, add lemon or try infused water. Final question for you. What's your biggest challenge with staying hydrated? And what's your target weight loss pace? Share below. Avoid starvation tactics. Don't drastically slash calories beyond what Ozempic naturally reduces. Ensure you still get at least 1,200 calories daily for women, 1,500 plus for men, unless your doctor advises otherwise. Monitor how you feel. If you notice excessive fatigue, muscle cramps, hair loss, constantly feeling cold, those can be signs you need to slow down and nourish more. It's not a race. It's about sustainable improvement. Ozempic can be a game changer for seniors with obesity or diabetes, improving blood sugar, blood pressure, and more. But weight loss isn't just about the scale, especially for older adults. Risks like muscle atrophy, dehydration, and bone loss remind us health is about quality, not just weight. By staying informed and proactive, you can safely benefit from Ozempic. Involve your healthcare team, get regular checkups, and monitor kidney, vitamin, and muscle health. Watch for the 7 dangers and adopt the 5 protective strategies. Lift weights, eat protein, consider supplements, prioritize sleep, hydrate, and go slow. This approach improves metabolic health, maintains strength and independence, and supports a longer, healthier life. Comment muscle below for a free checklist of the 5 muscle-protecting strategies we discussed. I'll send you the resource for your fridge as a reminder. Which danger surprised you most? Which strategy will you try first? Your experience might help others. Thanks for watching this important topic. Remember, getting healthier after 60 is possible and rewarding with the right approach. Stay strong, stay informed, and see you in the next video.